Hello, BB Gangsters. This is Calvin, also known as Rumor, and this is my first ever playthrough of Genshin Impact. And we're here. Where are we? The Dawn Winery, of course. Of course, we're always drawn back to the Dawn Winery. What is the button for gliding? There we go. Okay, I was like, did I press the wrong button? Then I forgot we were jumping in the spot, so it doesn't really happen like that. Today we're probably going to be doing another story quest, and tomorrow we're probably going to do another story quest, and then the next day we're probably doing a story quest, and then who knows what's going to happen on the next day. But I do know that in terms of story quests, what I want to do for sure is Zhongli Act 2, Ganyu, Huitao. Now I haven't made like a perfect decision or everything, but like my idea right now is, by the way, is to do Baiju and Yanyun. Navi looks so cool. Yanyun, like a little bit later. So like there's a chunky like reason to come back to Liyue, and like it feels like kind of like natural in a way for me. Like it feels like, okay, there's a chunky reason to come back, and that's my decision. That's what we're doing. Again, like I said a million times, we're gonna be playing this game for a while, so like there's no leaving. It's not like I'm leaving things behind or anything's getting left behind. What is happening here? Oh, the endings. Yeah, we still have to reach some endings here. Again, obviously, and we can do these at any point too. Like, obviously, there's Ningguang Yunjin hangout event. Was gonna add in some text to the screen to explain my point here, but at the same time, I feel like some people also listen while they're like eating food and stuff, which is fine. So I also want to talk to everyone so they can, so they don't kind of like misunderstand what I'm saying. I want to take my time with this. I always do want to take my time with this. This is a world that I love so much, and I just want to take my time. So we'll be doing some hangouts and whatever we can. And then we're also going to be doing this thing where we come back and do other stuff too, because I don't want to do like 10 story quests in a row, if that makes sense. Because then I feel like it kind of dilutes the importance of how cool the story quests are mixed in with exploration. And also we don't have enough keys either. And I don't play every day all the time. Yeah, so I hope that makes sense. We're going to be doing like Shang Yung's story quest or hangout quest. I really want to do that. We've had that locked for a long time. With Noelle's hangout event, all these hangout events. We still have to do this hangout event as well with Shang Yun. There's going to be so many things that we can do. But I feel like what we can do is like, you know, come back to these over time. And while there will be reasons to come back to Liyue anyway, and reasons to come back to these worlds anyway, it will kind of feel like a homecoming. Just like I feel like the way we went to Liyue and we went back and hung out with Bennett and Mondstadt, if that makes sense. So they will be done over time. There's not going to be a thing where we're not going to do these. All of these things will be done. Every single one of these things will be done. It's just going to take time. That's the way we're going to look at it. That's the way I want to personally look at it. And don't worry. And like I said, don't worry. Everything will be done. So probably Zhongli said, we're going to do our commissions first, though. The novel is amazing. I still haven't changed it. Of course I haven't. Of course I haven't changed it. Let's go talk to Shang the Ninth. Also, I do want to say as well, a big thank you to someone in a minute. We're going to do these commissions and we're going to talk about the big thank you. And how do I get up here? This way. Super appreciative of something that happened in between these episodes, and we're going to talk about that when we do our commissions. We're still looking for Linny. People told me that I'm going to like the next banner. I like to keep the next banner. I like to keep the banner as a surprise, and then we like look at the banner when we in the videos, because that's more fun, because it's like, oh my god, what's this banner going to be? That's the way I always like to do it. Hello, Chang the Knight. This time I'm going to win. Oh, the competition, isn't it? I don't know if you're aware, but there's a creative writer competition held periodically in Inazuma. I believe the name is The Novel is Amazing. More importantly, the competition is hosted by... Yeah, I think we already did it with this one. So, like, we're getting the same ones, which is fine. Yeah. So we just have to go over and, like, talk to the guy in the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to do... But, like, in fact, like, since we're going to be going to Inazuma soon... There is kind of that feeling where it's like, hey, we're going to change our commissions to Inazuma so we can do some more exploration. Yeah. No peeking. We will not peek. And then talk to you. Yeah, we did this mission already. So this is just like us like just getting this here. And honestly, we're just doing the commissions because, again, like I said, it always makes me warm up. It feels like a warm up. And it feels nice to do these commissions, and then we'll be doing a story quest as well. It'll probably be Zhongli's story quest, but if we can unlock Ganyu's story quest, we can do Ganyu's story quest as well. And when it came to like, guys, when it came to like, you know, people are gonna be like, oh, you listen to this part of the comments, you listen to this part of the comments. There was a different take every single comment. Every single comment, there was a different take. There really was. And it's not me like going like, oh, like Ganyu is less than, or he's not as good as this character, or like whatever, or not Ganyu, sorry, Baiju or whatever. Like obviously I'm excited to do every single story quest in this game, but I also think there's an element of like, I don't want to do also like 8 or 10 or 7 or whatever it was. I think it's gonna end up being like 7 or 8. It would end up being like 7 or 8 story quests in a row. Because I feel then like it makes them less special, because I like doing them like in between exploration and stuff like that. And like right now we're doing these ones because I feel like they're kind of like gonna help us learn a lot more about the characters. I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's my choice. That's what we'll explain it. It's my choice in the end. Because release order obviously doesn't really matter to me that much because I went to the chasm. But I feel like when it comes to story quests, like Ganyu, Huitao, and Zhongli, I feel like 3 more is like a really good idea to do. Especially when it comes to pacing ourselves as well. I think having the right pacing is good too. And it's healthy, man. It's healthy. You know, I don't want to be there like going like, okay, another story quest, because that's the last, because I love story quests and I never want that to be the feeling. So we'll do those characters afterwards and have a nice chunky reason to visit here again. Because I don't want to be done with Liyue. Not that we would be done with Liyue, because I know people said you can go back there at any point, and like you will have missions to go back there at some points. So it's not like we're gonna be done with this place. We're not gonna be done with this place. And if you have, as always, if you have issues with the decision, we can have a conversation. No problem. That sounded very mafia style. We can have a conversation. You know, we can have a conversation at some point. If you want it, if you disagree, we can have a conversation. But like, I have no problem answering any questions. This also wasn't, because I sometimes see people being like thinking that was like pressure from people. There was no pressure. No one ever gives me pressure. It was literally just like a decision I made personally in the end. Off hundreds of advice. Hundreds of comments that all had different ideas and different takes. Oh, get Mika, get Mika.
You had your chance.
They did. He's so smart. My boy's so smart. They had their chance.
Freeze to the core. Beg for mercy.
Oh, get down out of the tree. No one asked you to be up in that tree, did they?
They did. My boss said, get in that tree and don't leave until I'm back.
Final warning.
We have a base level weapon, by the way, for this. For poor Mika. We still haven't changed his weapon. Oh my god, that's the closest you guys have ever gotten to destroying this. Stop throwing stuff. It's very rude. It's very rude. Who's else throwing stuff over here?
Oh god, he saw me.
Crush. More speed.
And of course there's other like world quests we're gonna have to do, and there's other things we have to do in this game before, like we're not just gonna like, we're not rushing to get to Inazuma. I would never like to do that in this game. The last thing I ever want to do in this game is rush. And I know some people skip the commissions, so I'll say that again in a few minutes for you guys. I'll say it at the start of Zhongli's quest. for the little skippers, you know. Honestly though, like I feel like
More speed.
you can skip whatever you want to my videos. Like that's everyone's prerogative. But I also do feel like there's like, you know, I think people would like can vouch for it that there is. I do share a lot of my thoughts during the commission, so you do get a better idea of like what I'm thinking about stuff if we're doing if you know, watch the commission talk. Because I always see it like now as like a little podcast. It's like, okay, this is my thoughts. This is how I feel. This is what we're doing. This is the idea. This is our life now. Cause this is your life now. There's no running away from what's been done here. What a song. What a song. Freeze them all, that's what I say. Oh, this is one we've done many times before as well. I will say this though. I'm gonna miss like being in Liyue all the time. It's been just like one of my wait, what? Oh, it's over here though. I was like, why is it marking over there? It's been just like a beautiful place to explore. Like there was so many gorgeous, amazing places, and people saying that Inazuma is going to be even more gorgeous is incredible. Like that's like, not even more gorgeous, but I think they're saying like a different type of gorgeous. And some people said like you've never seen that type of place. What is this one again? Is this literally like this is the Archon quest? Yeah. Love Eula's design, by the way. So good. Hello. I'd like to claim my rewards, please. Thank you. I'd also like to claim dispatch people, please. There you go. Thank you so much. Okay, now on to like a few little thank yous. First of all, the outfit. Someone wanted me to buy this outfit, and that was alligator, and it's awesome. Look at that. It's such a cool outfit for Barbara. Yeah, we get it, Barbara. You're so amazing. It's like a summertime outfit, kind of like Jean's summertime outfit. We're not leaving that Barbara behind, by the way. Once we level up everyone else, she's gonna get leveled up too. I love Barbara. And I love her little ducky little thing as well. Look at that, the little duck. Of course, Anusta was the person who sent me the welkin that I get every day now. So thank you very much for that, Anusta. And Felicitas Felix being the absolute doll. Just like everyone else's doll as well. I was worried. I'm like, this person's the doll. No, like anyone who sends me stuff is freaking incredible. Wanted me to either wish again on Linny, which like I think we're gonna be doing, and then save the rest of the gems, or either or for the next banner. And Felix, thank you for that. Anusta, thank you for that. Alligator, thank you for that. Thank you for everyone who's ever given me anything, because honestly, it means the absolute world to me that anyone feels like my playthrough is worth it to see that type of stuff. Let's check the mail. Thank you so much. I'll take that. Is there anything else here that we have to do? There's events, but I don't think I want to look at the events because like I feel like already we're you know, I think it's definitely not to do with something I know. Nice. I mean, that's all right, right? That's all right. So let's do a little wish on these. Let's do a little wish and try to get Linny, because the next one we're going to be getting is Linny. That's a 4-star though. What did we get? Oh, a constellation. Really nice. That's our second Lynette. That's our second constellation for Lynette. Oh, Ferminate, I'm so sorry, buddy. I don't know why you're even here anymore. Okay, cool. That's cool. Right, but we get some. Oh, they give us Stardust for that. Actually, hold on a second. Is the shop I don't think the shop is reset yet. Let's check. With the yeah, I don't think it's reset yet. I think it's a few more days. I think it'll be literally tomorrow when we can do that. That's fair enough. But let's do another wish. Another 4-star. I do plan. The plan is, by the way, when we go to Fontaine, we're gonna have a full Fontaine team. I think that'll be a really fun thing to do. And Lynette's gonna be constellationed out the wazoo. You know what I mean? Which is pretty sick. Oh, cool. Rust. And a debate club. We needed that. Okay. Cool. Everything's going cool. Everything's going cool. Everything's going cool. We're getting permanents left and right, which is fine. Which is fine. That's cool. Okay. I feel like that's you know, we will get this. We will get this. We will get Liddy if we have to die to get Liddy. I want to make like a full like little Fontaine tea. Oh, okay. A constellation for Shangling. That's good. And then I feel like we can. do another few wishes here. And the people who gave me this stuff, by the way, started calling them penguin bars, which is hilarious. We like, you know, I don't. Oh, sorry. How long, like, till we like actually like? We have 15 days to get Linny anyway. You know what I mean? Okay, another 4-star. Who's this?
I'm glad you gave me a chance. I always think it takes people with similar tastes to sustain a pleasant conversation. Nice to meet you. I'm Kaveh, an architect. If you have a project you'd like me to work on, then I'll need a detailed description of what you have in mind.
I hope no one thinks I'm getting murdered next door. We got Howl. I hear rustling next door. I hope they don't think that someone got murdered. We got Howl. It's gorgeous. Look at this. Holy hell. Oh my god. Oh, and he has a little dendro box. Oh my god. Oh my god. The dendro box boy. What's his weapon, by the way? What's his talents? He's a claymore user, of course. Look at this. Oh my god, look at this outfit. Holy hell. Holy hell, man. Oh, I've been wanting that character for so long. That was the last thing in the world I was expecting, by the way. That was the last thing in the world I was expecting. That was the last thing. I didn't know you could get him on the banner. Is that like a I know it's a possibility, but I didn't know that was that we were going to be able to get him. I didn't know that was a possibility. Okay, we didn't get Linny, but hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second here. Where is he? Where is he? I hope no one thinks I got murdered.
Need a hand?
Hold up a second. Oh my god. Sophie! Sophie!
Sight clear.
What was that? Okay, we have to check out his talents. Hold on a second. Oh my god. Hold on a second. Let's check out his talents. So we can't level this stuff up yet. Oh, wait. We now don't have that domain yet. This is probably Stardust Exchange. Okay. So we can't even, like, level up his talents yet. But let's read his talents regardless. Use Merrick's mapping ability for offensive purposes, initiating a radial scan that deals AoE dendro damage. It will also scan all dendro cores in its AoE and cause them to immediately burst. So you could You could use that with Nahida doing some Dendro stuff. Or no, Yao. Painted Dome. Completely unleashes Marik's energy and creates a cubic scan space, dealing AoE Dendro damage to all opponents within it, causing all Dendro cores in its AoE to immediately burst, and granting Kaveh the following enhanced combat abilities for a specific duration. Increases Kaveh's normal charge and plunging attack AoE, and converts his damage to Dendro, damage that can't be overwritten. All Dendro cores created by your own party members through Bloom reactions will deal additional damage when they burst. Increase Kaveh's resistance to interruption. Okay, so increase Kaveh's normal charge and plunging attack AoE. So he does a plunging attack AoE and converts his attack to Dendro damage when it... Okay. And all Dendro cores created by your own party members will, through Bloom reaction, will deal additional damage when they burst. Okay. 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 How do we level him up? It's Sumeru, so we're gonna have to level up through Sumeru. Oh man, yeah, this is gonna be like a... We're gonna have to level up him and Nahida. So at least we're gonna have like a cool Sumeru team as well, right? Because who else is Sumeru? You're Sumeru too. No, you're Inazuma. You're Sumeru. You're Sumeru. Right? Oh my god.
Where's my key?
The key to my heart? You've had it all along, Kaveh. You've had it all along. That's so sick. This is so sick. I'm so freaking happy. We spotted this guy from afar for a while back and we were like, we need to get this guy. I cannot believe it. We did not get enough to unlock, but we'll get one tomorrow to unlock Ganyu, which means I'm just gonna have to do like quests every single day. I'll do commissions every day if I want to unlock those little those quests. So the next one we're doing is literally over here. Holy hell. So like, can I just say how lucky I am? And I understand I'm lucky to not only have like constellations for characters, be able to get someone like Chevrolet, to get someone like Kuki, who people said is fantastic, who I didn't even realize. That's the thing with me. I'm like, I don't even know sometimes. The hoodie is really, by the way, this is really cool design as well. You know what I mean? To get like constellations for Lynette. You know, even to get Chi-Chi, you know, a 5-star Chi-Chi, you know what I mean? It's like, I am lucky to get characters like Fermine, to get characters like, this is a, I feel like even if we don't get Linny, even if we don't get the characters on the next banner, right? Even if we don't get those characters on the, like, on the next banner. In terms of the party members we have, right? I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky. I have a full force of characters that are end game type characters that can carry me through the entire game forever. You know what I mean? I'm so lucky, and I have some of the most like adorable characters in the world as well. Some of the most best designed characters in the world. I'm so freaking lucky. I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky. You can be on the team if you want for now, Kaveh. You'll be our main character for today. So freaking lucky, man.
Hi, Catherine. It's us.
The way she introduced her. Hi, Catherine.
As a matter of fact, there's one that looks perfect for you two. Uncle Dai is one of the foremen at Huishan Hall over in Liyue Harbor. He's hoping the Adventurers Guild can spare some manpower.
What is it we have to do exactly?
I believe you'll be looking for workers.
Ooh, looking for people? Awesome, we're good at that!
I love Paimon's enthusiasm.
I have no reason to doubt your abilities. I'm sure the details can be worked out face to face. If you're willing to accept this commission, head over to the dock and talk to Uncle Dai.
Okay. So this is going to be, this is the second story quest for Zhongli, which I'm actually pretty excited to do. The first story quest was fantastic. I have heard opinions on this story quest, but again, like always, I like to get my own assessment of those the missions before we, before we like make an assessment. I have to do it for myself, and that just makes sense. Look at this main character energy. Look at this. Where's my Sophie? We need to find Sophie. Anyone? Do you want to be my Sophie? No? Oh, sorry. Jesus. Actually, that sounds like something Hal would do. Look at this man. Look at this man. He's coming for you and you're not even afraid. You're kind of afraid. You're kind of like wondering, oh, is this my life now? Is this going to hurt me? Oh, he's looking away. He doesn't even care about me when he's coming towards me. Should I run? Should I stay? He saved me from a couple of guards.
I am indeed. Ah, now then. You must be the adventurer.
Huh? How could you tell?
Because we're so great together.
By the clothes on your back and the look on your face. Experienced adventurers at that, I'll wager.
Right again. You're pretty perceptive.
In this trade, you need a sharp eye for people, not just rocks. Uncle Dai can see what you're made of from a long way off. Alright, my assistant should be arriving soon, so let's just wait here a moment.
Woo woo! That's why we're here. Now there's someone else taking a cut?
Paimon's worried about the money, of course.
Well, to tell you the truth, this is a very difficult matter. Too much for adventurers alone to handle life here.
So there is someone else!
I love Paimon so freaking much.
Do you think we're not up to the job?
And honestly, I'm in such a good mood right now after all that. So you know what, guys? No, actually, I won't be in the same mood like 3 days later after recording. I was gonna say something mean in the comments, but don't break my heart. Steady, Paimon.
It just occurred to me that you don't have all the facts. The incident in question happened in a mine, and it's a little out of the ordinary, to say the least. Mines are dangerous places, as I'm sure you're aware. As such, I've enlisted an industry expert to cover all contingencies. Last time I checked, adventurers weren't experts in ore appraisal or geological analysis. With a professional by your side, everything should run smoothly.
We have a professional. It's called Paimon.
Besides, this guy's the best in his field. No matter the rock, he'll tell you its value to the nearest mora at a glance.
Oh, for real?
I'd go as far to say that there's not a soul on Tevat that knows rocks better than him. I'd be a fool to not enlist an expert of his caliber.
You're a fool if you think you found Tevat's #1 rock expert.
Paimon is always so competitive and combative, but I love her for it.
Oh? And why might that be?
Because Tevat's #1 rock expert happens to be a friend of ours.
You must be talking about... Perfect, I was planning to ask him a few questions.
Haha! Didn't expect that, did you?
Paimon!
Wait here, we'll go fetch him.
Paimon! I don't think he's fighting with us.
Is listening to the storyteller. Let's head over.
I love it. We're going to talk to Zhongli again. Zhongli, we walk over to Zhongli as this, and he's like,
Hello.
and we're like, do you want some dendro? Give me all your dendro lovin'. Dendro to me always feels like a love element. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, I don't know. Like obviously fire feels a bit harsh, but then Garmin made it feel like much more magical, to me. It was explosive for a while, and then now it feels like more like heart-filled and like, I felt Chef Mouse saw us. He won't say anything. He won't laugh at us. But then like Dendro to me feels like, like actually a very lovely kind of. It feels like a love language almost. I don't know if that makes any sense. Maybe it's just because it's in the shape of a heart sometimes. How do we get to the storyteller, man? Yeah, there you go. Thank you. I can't find anything for myself. Oh, he's just over here sitting down. Of course he's having lunch.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis.
Zhongli, there you are!
Oh. Here for a few tales? I didn't know you two were connoisseurs.
Honestly, I didn't know I was a connoisseur either.
Oh, no, we're here for you! Do you have time?
Ah, something I'm rarely short of.
We've accepted a commission.
We need someone who understands geology and ore!
Someone who understands geology and ore.
Take a look around. Is there anyone in Teyvat more qualified?
Yeah, you're our boy. I love that she calls him a friend as well. We're friends with Rex Lapis, you know?
The requester claims to have enlisted Teyvat's #1 rock expert, but Paimon doesn't believe a word of it. Nobody understands rocks better than you.
You appear to have taken his claim quite personally on my behalf.
Oh, no. It's just... Uncle Dai doesn't know what he's talking about.
Paimon's so determined to prove him wrong now.
Just wants to enlighten him.
Yeah, of course.
I see. Well, then it will be my pleasure to accompany you.
Oh, wow. I suppose he does he does like us a lot.
Really?
And appreciate us.
But I should inform you that despite my expertise, I cannot necessarily claim to be a leading authority. We are at all times adrift in a sea of learning. New knowledge should be welcomed with open arms. Still, I imagine I will be of help to you in this endeavor. If we do encounter an expert, I look forward to broadening my own understandings.
Well, that's actually a really good way of looking at it, though, Paimon. He's a very sweet dude.
Well, we got him. Let's head back to Uncle Dai.
I love how she's so determined to be F him. You know what I mean? And I do love the really competitiveness of it, Paimon. It's so funny. She's just a really funny character with really funny tendencies. I adore her. Ah! That's the end of us. What's our moveset like? Oh my lord. So someone told me there was a character that fights with a briefcase all the time, and I think this might be it. That's so sick.
Uncle Dai, we're back.
Oh, and this must be the friend you spoke of?
Yes, Paimon's here to prove you wrong.
Yep. Paimon doesn't know who your rock expert is, but he's got nothing on our guy.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Still, I do have a claim to some experience in this field.
Uh-huh, so you say. Wait till my guy gets here, then we'll see. It's no use me singing his praises. You'll have to see for yourselves.
Is this the place?
Oh, here he is.
Aha! Speak of the devil. Allow me to introduce my assistant, Kunjun.
Paimon, he has glasses. And in anime culture, I know that means he's smart. Please, Paimon, let's not do this.
Young Kun, these are 2 adventurers assigned to us. And as for this gentleman...
This is Rex Lapis.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's consultant. Mr. Zhongli. I've heard about you. They say you're a man of great knowledge and
Can I
many
just say
talents.
how cool it is
I had no idea
that
I'd
we've
be
made
meeting
so many
you in
friends in
person
this
today.
game that we were able to bring a god with us to a rock assessment.
I am sure I recognize you. Have we met at the parlor? Wait, I've never been to the parlor.
Uncle Dai, aren't you gonna test them?
So what were you planning?
Huh? I wouldn't know where to start.
Then they can figure out a way to test each other. If Zhongli wins, he's the assistant. If Zhongli loses, never mind. Zhongli won't lose.
A contest? Why, it would be my pleasure.
I admire your enthusiasm, good sir.
I must say, you certainly have the look of an industry expert about you. It'll be interesting to see which one of us wins.
Stop talking the talk and start walking the walk.
She's so like, I love her.
I'm just saying it
I
like
love
see
how
it.
she acts.
Which is, incidentally, the only skill I have worth talking about.
So you're an appraiser, Mr. Kunjun.
Well, no. Actually, I've already forgotten what I'm in Liyue Harbor for. I was standing by the side of the road one day when Uncle Dai called me over. He saw me holding a rock and asked me a few questions. He seemed incredibly excited, even followed me for a while. We arranged to meet here.
Huh? How could you forget something like that?
Yeah.
I saw him on my way over to Liyue Harbor, poring over rocks and muttering to himself. He looked to be very familiar with them. I asked him a few questions out of curiosity. To my surprise, he knew more than me, an old mining foreman. In any case, he didn't have any pressing matters and agreed to help me.
So, do you have a poor memory?
Not exactly. Anyway, if it's rocks you need help with, I can most certainly lend a hand. Mr. Zhongli, what do you make of this rock?
He's like, it's very rocky.
A glossy exterior, with a fissure that could only have been left in the wake of a volcanic eruption. If I'm not mistaken, this is a rough gem from another nation.
This is his shot. Like, he actually looks good with the undershot.
Ah, a keen eye.
It's no ordinary rough gem. Fragile surface layer, black veining. My intuition tells me that there's high-quality crystal ore inside.
Remarkable! This rock does indeed hail from the vicinity of a volcano. I came across it in a market and snapped it straight up. The seller thought it was some leftover industrial remnant. They had no inkling of the treasure that lay within.
What makes this one so special?
Purity and geological rarity alone aren't enough to make a treasure. Some of the most precious crystals contain deposits of water or sand. In the moment of its formation, the crystal hidden within this stone shell captured a pocket of water. For water to be hidden in its depths, like a moon concealed within a mountain, reflecting shafts of daylight that make it through. Now that's a rare treasure.
Such a detailed description. Almost like you saw it with
He's
your
good.
own 2 eyes.
He's very good.
Say, you're not trying to hoodwink us, are you?
Yeah.
After all, we haven't even seen what's inside
Exactly.
yet.
And I love when Paimon does this, the point of the finger, and we put our hand on our hips as if to say, like, whatever Paimon's saying, we support.
Everything he said is true. Most crystals are born in high-temperature environments. Heat and water aren't natural bedfellows, of course, which is why crystals with water deposits are so sought after. Moreover, this particular crystal contains mountain lake water. A rare find indeed.
Well, if Zhongli says so, it must be true.
Yeah, and we trust our friends.
I've yet to encounter anyone with a judgment as shrewd as yours, Mr. Zhongli. How did you know exactly what lay within?
Someone as well, we'll talk about after this, but someone asked me as well what I think about the design of the Wanderer. Like, what's my take on that, and like the actual main character, my Wonder. And I think it's a really good design. It's exactly the type of design I would like one for a main character. The only thing I'm like never a big fan of is sometimes brown clothes, but I think they've actually done a good job with the brown color aesthetic in this game. Like Zhongli's brown clothes look cool, and so do Wander's. So like I think they did a good job with that.
I've seen many such stones in my time. I recognized it immediately. I hope you didn't mind me flaunting my experience, Mr. Kunjun.
Of course not. I feel I've met
Yeah,
a kindred
this is not what
spirit here
Paimon
today.
wanted, but this is what should have happened.
I
Two
hope you
people
will
who
accept
like
my friendship.
are very knowledgeable, meeting each other and having conversations that add to each other and
Uncle Dai, it would be a mistake for Mr. Zhongli not to join us. Trust me when I say that his level of expertise is unrivaled.
Then we're going to
in
split the money
trade.
again.
You won't come across another of his caliber in your lifetime.
Very well. There is strength in numbers, after all. Everyone, follow me to the chasm. There are men counting on you to find them.
I'm actually kind of like excited to see this mission because like right now it's starting off very friendly, but you know Paimon's gonna try her best to like do something crazy. What's this? Oh, this one. Okay, confirm. Event details. This is a new event, but I don't think we can. It looks like something. Where is it? Like Fontaine. Yeah, we can't do Fontaine. We cannot do a Fontaine quest, which is fine. Sometimes we're gonna not be able to do quests. You know what I mean? Sometimes we're not gonna be able to do those things. It's not always our thing. Sorry, that's the wrong one. I meant to click here. So there's a new world quest, but that's no. This isn't new. This is not new at all, whatsoever. So let's head to the mine with our new character. Mika's like, am I coming back on the team? Mika, I'm just asking. No, Mika, I'm just asking. Mika, we love you. Yeah, but Mika, I know, but Mika. That would annoy me if someone did that to me when I was trying to talk. Like, Calvin. Yeah, Calvin. That would annoy me. Beautiful. That would be the end of, like, our friendship. It would be the end of everything. Honestly. Mika, it's okay if you want to leave, but I don't want you to leave, you know? I was very rude. Look how good he looks. This is his world. We're just living in it. Watch this. Watch out. That talent is called the Circle Bopper. Watch, I'll show you again. It's called the Circle Bopper. What that does is he looks for Sophie. Is this a known joke that he's like looks like Howl? Because like in the best way possible, like it doesn't obviously look exactly like Howl, but it's so cool, and like I think that's why I love it so much because it reminds me of one of my favorite movies of all time.
Whoa, this mine is huge.
This is where the incident occurred.
Do you hear the Abyss Mage in the background?
6 days ago, a group of us left the site to attend to other matters. When we returned, the 4 men we'd left behind had vanished. I led a team around the entire mine, but found no trace. That's when I decided to enlist help.
So 4 miners.
Can you hear them in the background?
Yes, there were 10 of us. We lost Long, Bold Sen, Brave Sen, and Mao.
Brave Sen.
I worked with all of them.
I like that they change the names up if they add something to their name so you can actually like differentiate them. That's really cool.
Workers in this trade are usually young men in the prime of their lives. Could it be that the 4 of them left for another mine?
Unlikely. There's no other lodging for miles around, and we didn't pass any other mines on the way over.
Huh. Such a huge mine. Did you really manage to explore every corner?
Underground, overground. We left no stone unturned. We tried everything short of digging further into the earth itself. How could 4 sturdy young men
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. We've heard stories of people vanishing before, though. We saw a whole town, like, vanish, right?
We'll need to explore the site ourselves before extracting any conclusions.
Very well. I'll wait here. Please, proceed wherever you'd like. If you come across any clues, let me know straight away.
So strange. How could the 4 of them just suddenly disappear? Did they run away from something? Let's look around first and see if we can find any clues.
That's not a bad assessment. You know what I mean? It's not a bad assessment whatsoever.
Over here! What's this? A pile of shirts, some trousers.
Like, Paimon's very thoughtful when she
few
wants to be.
everyday
You know,
items.
asking if they ran away from something.
They must belong to Uncle Dai and his men.
1, 2, 3, 4. Huh, that seems right. 10 shirts, pairs of trousers. These must be spares, right? Look, Uncle Dai's clothes are identical.
Yeah, a lot of people wear the same clothes in this region for sure.
The 4 of them have been gone for 6 days without a change of clothes.
Oh, this lighting looks good on you, Zhongli.
There's also a few handkerchiefs.
Zhongli's like, there's
and
missing
some
people,
soap
Calvin.
lying around. Oh, and some tool belts.
Items for washing one's face before the dawn shift. Mining equipment.
So, they didn't take any supplies.
Correct.
Maybe they didn't need them. I say maybe they just forgot.
Improbable. There are 4 pickaxes missing.
Ah.
It seems likely they left with the tools of their trade. They had time to take their tools, but not their everyday items? Curious.
Huh. Why would someone set off with their tools, but leave their luggage behind?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. It's like, again, Paimon is like actually like really inquisitive, with like, which makes all the quests like go along like really smooth.
1, they were working close by and didn't need to move their personal effects. But seeing as they've yet to return, this seems an unlikely hypothesis. Or 2, they were forced to leave and had no time to think about their supplies.
Oh.
Do you think someone kidnapped them?
It's certainly a possibility. We'll need more clues before any further inference can be made.
If they didn't leave, maybe they were made to leave. Let's make a note and let Uncle Dai know.
Okay. Again, when I say Paimon is inquisitive, like what's helpful about Paimon being inquisitive is that like, you know, instead of just people just like having the other character unnaturally just do monologues all the time, Paimon's one going, oh, well, maybe this could have happened. Maybe that could have happened. I wonder if this could happen. You know what I mean? And then like it allows the other person to actually speak naturally, which moves the quest along without making them feel very stilted and awkward.
Oh, right on time.
If that makes sense. I think it does.
Did you find anything?
There's a chunk of ore here. Perhaps there are clues within.
Or, what does it have to do with the disappearance?
Let's find out. I'll give it a try. A moment, please.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh, he's able to like see what happened? Wait. Who was that? There was another character that looked... I thought it was Ganyu, but like... Maybe not? Give off a little bit of a Ganyu vibe.
Looks like he's concentrating really
Wait.
hard. What's he up to?
Wasn't there a character in the last mission that like we saw and we're like, who's that? Or is that a different mission? It's been a few days now, so forgive me.
I see 4 men following someone
it was...
out of the mine.
A child? What's a child doing in a mine?
I'm not sure.
Also, how did you see anything exactly?
Oh, I don't mean see in the traditional sense. I would appreciate it if what I'm about to tell you remained a secret. It's a little odd. I've never dared to tell anyone before. I can perceive the memories of ore.
Which is crazy. Yeah, that's what they were like. That's what he was seeing when he did that.
Huh?
Perceive? So there's no conjecture at work?
You mean you can put your hand on a rock and boom, it just happens?
I've always sensed that ore contains memories. Sometimes it records events that occur in the surrounding area. All I have to do is touch one and focus my attention, and the memories come to me.
Amazing! So you can find out everything that ever happened there.
It depends on the ore. Some ores have astounding memories. Others, like iron ore and white iron ore, aren't up to much. Their memories are hazy. Core lapis and crystal memories are much stronger. They record more events and in greater detail.
Okay.
Stone seeing. Fascinating.
Yep,
A
that's actually
rare
like a really cool ability.
indeed. It was prudent of Uncle Dai to recruit you, Mr. Kunjun.
I'm glad I can be of assistance. Based on what I saw, I believe they followed this path.
Yeah, we saw that as well, yeah.
This will take us north, away from the mine.
North. Another clue for Uncle Dai. Let's make a note of it.
I love the nickname Uncle Dai as well. That's a really cool nickname. That was really cool. But now it's a matter of like, wait. Truth stones, look for more clues.
Come at me.
Oh, what am I doing?
So many things I never accomplished.
I forgot that he's level 1.
Come, sever night from day.
No rest for the wicked.
Beg for mercy.
I feel so bad. I'm sorry. Our first ever time with him is death.
Shudder.
I completely forgot. I was just like, oh, he's like just use him, whatever, you know?
Teamwork is dreamwork. Beg for mercy. Yeah. I condemn you.
Yeah, let's get a little bit of that. Look for more clues. Does he want us to talk to this? Let's revive him. Let's revive poor Kaveh. Sorry, Kaveh. It looks like some sort of core lapis. It was able to record information we needed, a curious stone indeed. But like, I think we already talked to Kunjun, right?
Could it be that the child I saw kidnapped them?
Really? They were following him though. I mean, let's check up this way then, see if there's anything up here. They look like they were following him. For following them. Oh. There's a cage up here.
Let's light it up.
Huh?
Let's light it up.
No, not a puzzle? Okay. Something to do with the cage? We let someone out of this cage before. I remember we were here before. There's also this area here. Was this like, I wonder if this...
Off we go.
Look for more clues. What does he mean? By look for more clues? Because usually they tell us like where we have to actually, like, I know it's over there. But... maybe we should start there? Oh no, we have to go down here to Uncle Dai. Okay. Okay, I know why I thought it was... No, you're not... That's Bravo, that's not Uncle Dai.
Excuse me, sir. Are you one of the workers here?
Ah, yes. You must be here about the disappearance. Please find them if you can.
That's what we're here for, buddy. Don't start clapping though, I have PTSD.
I don't know what happened. The weather was gloomy that day. The foreman left with a few men.
Not from loud noises. It's from, remember the guy who was clapping a few episodes back.
I stayed behind with the other 4. After a while, I decided to take a break, just to catch my breath. I ended up falling asleep in the shelter inside. When I woke up, there was no sight of them. I'd only just been speaking with them and suddenly they'd vanished. Maybe I'm next.
So the men that were out working disappeared, with the only one left to tell the tale having been asleep in a shelter.
So they'd have to be maybe awake to like talk to this child?
Perhaps an accident occurred on site.
What a scary thought. An on-site accident. We should note that down too. We found some clues. Time to report back to Uncle Dai.
Okay, fine. So we have all the clues we need. Well, not all the ones we need. I'm sure we're going to find out one. Oh, there's Benny. Sorry. There we go. New protagonist.
You're back. How are the investigations going?
We found 3 clues in the vicinity. First, there are 4 missing pickaxes, yet everyday items are still in their place. This suggests that your men didn't leave of their own accord, but were forced to.
Forced to? But who would kidnap miners?
A miner.
Who indeed? Second, there were 5 workers at the mine. One of them left the site to take respite. When he awoke, his colleagues had disappeared without a trace. Those who kept working all disappeared. The one who left early emerged safe and sound. It would appear that the incident occurred on site.
Now that you mention it, I recall Bravo saying that he took a break. Could someone have entered the site and simply walked away with them?
This leads me to my third point. Mr. Kun-jun here made good use of his expert techniques to arrive at a conclusion.
Yeah,
It was a child.
This is what's
that
going to be
took
hard to
your men
take.
away.
This is what's going to be hard to take.
Child? But there are no settlements here for miles around. There's no way a child would have made it over to the mine.
Unlikely as it sounds, that's our conclusion. Your men were following a child.
Where did they go?
We believe that they followed the road north, away from the mine and toward the ruins.
North. Right. I'll rally my men and head in pursuit.
Yeah, we can help.
You've been invaluable to the investigation, but leave the legwork to us. If we set off
I don't
now
know,
and make
I feel
haste,
like
we might be able to catch them.
something weirder is going on here.
Not so fast. The incident occurred 6 days ago. Even if they set out on foot, they will have covered a lot of ground by now.
You're right. New plan. I'll lead my search party over to the settlements further out and make some inquiries. There are only a few settlements around here with lodging for the night. We'll go investigate and see if we can come up with anything. In the meantime, you could keep looking for clues. If we don't see each other, let's reconvene at Wangshu Inn tomorrow evening.
Okay?
Agreed.
All right. Me and my men will get going.
So, they're gonna talk to the people over at the settlements while we keep investigating here.
Correct.
But there aren't any more clues at the mine. Shouldn't we go north?
Wait. I believe we're missing someone.
Huh? Oh yeah, where's Kunjun?
Oh, yeah.
He's still investigating.
I mean, that was like a really useful ability, but like... Now, like, to explain how we got that evidence would be very difficult, but... Oh, he's just over there anyway, so it's fine. I can't get over this. Look at this. That's how you use a white shirt as well. You know? What's stopping men from dressing like this? Oh, Paimon.
What are you searching for? We're all out of clues. Let's get going.
Apologies. I'm conducting a quick search for my own benefit.
Okay.
I'm looking for a precious stone known as dragonfall.
Dragonfall. Dragonfall is often used in forging. What use do you have for it?
I don't know.
What?
I'm sorry. I don't recall why I'm seeking it. I've been feeling very absent lately. Name and address aside, I'm having trouble remembering things. In fact, I've been feeling extremely anxious, as if there's something I've forgotten to finish. It's an unpleasant sensation.
Anxiety when you don't know exactly what you're anxious about is terrible.
Oh, Paimon knows that feeling. When you know you've forgotten something, but you can't remember exactly what it is.
This is why Paimon, I love you, and you should always be combative with people, but also at the same time, you relate to so many people, and you should, like, always try to make new friends.
I don't even know where to start with it. I've been aimlessly wandering. That day at the market, I overheard a conversation while I was buying something. They mentioned dragonfall. It sounded so familiar to me, as if whatever it was I had to do was linked to that stone. So, I decided to look for some. Perhaps if I can retrieve some, I'll remember what it is I have to do.
I see. If I am able to during our endeavor, I will help you look for this stone.
Really? Oh,
I like that
thank you,
Zhongli is
Mr.
like so into
Zhongli.
this as well.
You're too kind.
Think nothing of it.
Shouldn't we get going?
Yeah.
Heading north from the chasm will reach Lingju Pass. If this is indeed the path they chose, there will be traces.
Yeah, let's go.
Great, let's have a look.
Yeah, without Paimon, the story does not go any further. I'm telling you guys. She is the story. Okay, so we're going to this place where we went to before. Yeah, I do like the Zhongli is along with us. I think Zhongli and, having such like a... The way I would describe his personality is like, it's like extremely like fair, but also like dedicated is probably a very good word for it as well. I think he's a pretty dedicated person. The ladder?
There are tracks here.
Oh.
These must have been left by the miners.
Let us make our way to the end of Lingju Pass. If there are no footprints there, it would suggest that the miners are still within the pass itself. However, if we find new tracks, we can follow them wherever they may lead.
So you have to make our way over to the ladder anyway. That's pretty cool. I like that they're bringing back this place that I was in before, but it's actually like for story purposes. Like, you know, and most places are. And not most places, but like a lot of places are that like are really unbelievably cool. They want the player to see these, so they will make it like a known thing. Do not hurt our howl, please. Please do not hurt our howl. So we have to just get up to the circle and then we'll do our little eyesight thing. But there's also a rune guard over here, so we have to be careful. Actually, because we're probably going to wake up this rune guard. There's some tracks. We probably want to switch around our team because physical damage is going to do well against a rune guard.
Hey, footprints!
It would appear that they made their way through Lingju Pass and kept moving.
If we follow their footprints, we should be able to find where they went.
Through here? Up this way? I should just check what the direction of the feet were going. The feet, they're going this way, so... Okay. Hold on a second. Party setup. Again, we're gonna have to switch to maybe Gene Squad or something. Or also Q could actually help out as well. Let's Gene Squad, just because we had trouble with this exact rune guard before, so I'm kind of in a state where I'm like, look. Go with the team that we know we can do stuff with. Start with a nice fischl. Another one of these so we can heal up Xing Shu. You're still electrocuted?
Evil conquering.
Yeah, this is like, you know, this is probably like, I would say like, I don't want to say A team or anything like that because I feel like that's always like super silly to say. Oh god. That's always super silly to say because like I feel like Eula and Xiao are both members of our team that we've done super well with thus far.
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Body and mind.
There we go. But Gene Squad is just really, really good. Like Gene Squad is, I think it's our like, it's always been our main team. I guess is probably the way to look at it.
Oh no, the footprints end here.
We should inquire with anyone nearby.
I guess man over
If
here.
the miners came through here, they may well have seen them.
Hi there. Have you seen anyone dressed like a miner around here?
A miner? I'm afraid not.
Let's try someone else.
I mean, this is kind of the stuff that I would do in Shenmue all the time. Would just go person to person, ask if they've seen stuff. Have you seen the black car?
Have you seen any miners nearby? About this tall? 4 of them?
Probably doing a little jump, but she says this tall is really adorable.
Stop bothering me. Can't you see I'm cloud watching?
Yeah, they're actually very nice tonight.
Jeez, a little grumpy, aren't we? Whatever. Let's go ask someone else.
Paimon, I do love that like anyone could go to Paimon and say like, oh wow, I really love bacon.
Jeez, you hate sausages?
Time to...
You can't run! Well, neither can I.
That's actually something I know about fandom sometimes. And like, you know, like it happens in every fandom. Like I will be like, man, I freaking love pancakes. And then people in the fandom be like, so you hate waffles. So you hate waffles. It's like, no, I love pancakes. So waffles, hatred. Got it.
Hey there. Seen any miners?
It must have been about 4 or 5 days ago.
Whoa.
There were a few men who came through.
That's a
here
long time
carrying
ago, though.
baskets and picks. I guess that could have been them.
Yeah, that's them.
4 or 5 days ago. It appears that they were moving slower than we'd anticipated. Traversing the geography of Lingju Pass must have held them up.
It was so strange. 4 big guys with lifeless expressions, It was like they were in some sort of trance, and there was a child staggering in front of them.
Child. They keep saying this child.
This child. Did you see what they look like?
I caught a glimpse. Blue hair, short.
So we did see the blue hair.
I think it was a girl. She wasn't smiling. In fact, she looked very serious.
And they took this road?
Yes, they followed it straight from here.
Let's go after them.
Here we go. Yeah, like, I'm really curious to be what this kid is going to have to do with this story. It's kind of, a bit creepy, right? Have a good day, boys. I saw my old pal with the gun, and I was like, let's go. I could definitely defeat them. Like, we can destroy them with this team. We just did a few minutes ago. But I think there's also a case of, like, I don't know. We're doing a little mission here. There's no point stopping for these guys who aren't going to be any benefit to us whatsoever. Oh, this looks so cool. It always looks so good. I love this place. Guys, you still chasing after me?
Please save me!
Huh?
Is that one of the people we're looking for? Oh, rescue first. Ask questions later.
I love Hyman's like, there's even a consideration in her mind that she might ask questions to someone as they're getting attacked.
Ow, 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 ow. Okay, answer some questions and everything will be okay.
I'm literally getting attacked here. Oh, it's these guys. I should have seen these guys over here. Jesus Christ, it's one freaking lady, dudes. Like, calm down. You're gonna get officialized.
Useless.
Uh,
I let my guard down.
get wet.
Rain
Get
outlined
wet.
your fate.
Wings of darkness.
Get overblown. Get sing shooed.
Leave you a verse.
Jeez, these guys are such a hootenanny.
Wind, hear me.
Look what happened there. There's another one dead. But there's so many, like, creatures around here.
So aggressive. They must have noticed me walking through. Before I knew it, they were all over me. Thank you all for saving me. My name is Wanyu. I belong to Liyue Shengyu Hall. I head up our human culture and civilization research.
Huh? You sure you're not a minor?
A minor?
Yeah, we're looking for...
Paimon's like, Paimon would totally be the type of person that would try to pin the crime on someone just to get it over and done with quickly.
I think I saw those people.
Really?
Yes. I set off from Nantianmen the day before yesterday, heading for Lingju Pass. About halfway there, I came across some people. A few men and a child.
Can you be more specific?
I was in a hurry. I didn't get a good look. I'm afraid I'm not even sure what they looked like. Apologies.
I think that's all we needed to hear. Thank you.
I hope it's useful to you. I'd better get going. There's a conference I need to attend. Again, thank you all for your help.
According to the scholar, the miners were heading for Nantianmen.
Can we be absolutely sure that it was the men that we're looking for?
I mean, it's the only lead we have.
A child with a group of adults.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty close to Paimon.
What? It could easily be. What do you mean? Really?
Hey, perhaps that rock over there can
I
tell
mean,
us
yeah, I know
more.
we're trying to look for excuse to use your rock powers, but like, I don't appreciate doubting Paimon when like what she said is completely true. Like, it's the same description we've heard all the way down here.
About our secret weapon.
It looks promising. I'll do my best.
So it was them.
It's the same group, all right. They followed this road.
Mr. Kunjun, your stone seeing is something.
And like Zhongli,
I
of
won't
course, being
forget
interested
a
in all
hurry.
new things in life and all this stuff is like so interested in this too.
I suppose it is an asset, though I rarely find a use for it. But praise from Mr. Zhongli is high praise indeed.
It's a good thing we brought our Kunjun compass along. We would have lost all sense of direction a long time ago.
Conjuring compass is great.
You think so? I guess it's been a worthwhile trip then. It feels like we're cracking a criminal case. It's a lot of fun.
Heck yeah.
Be that as it may, we would do well to keep our guards high.
This is so pretty. Look at this image.
4 fully grown men in a trance-like state, walking ceaselessly day and night, over hills and mountains, led by a child. This is no ordinary
110%. Yes, I agree.
Oh, you're quite right, Mr. Zhongli. We should have our wits about us.
That's not all. Our scholar was attacked by Geovishap hatchlings, but the level of aggression they exhibited was unusual. We have encountered many clues along the way. So far, they've pointed us in the right direction. The miners headed in the direction of Nantianmen the day before yesterday. From here, they would have had to navigate a perilous mountain road. If their destination is indeed Nantianmen, we should be able to catch up with them.
Yep. But like,
Right. No time to lose.
Yeah, exactly,
I
Pama.
left a mark in the vicinity just now. If Uncle Dai does pass through here, it should guide him to us.
But it's also like,
A classic genre.
yeah, he's very clever. But also, like, I agree with like what Zhongli is saying, that like, and I say this too. This is not a normal thing, which is why the only reason why when he was like, when they were like, oh, we didn't even get that one yet. That's weird. Which is the only reason why when she was like, when Pine was like, oh, that has to be them, and they were like, I don't know, that could be any group of children with any group of minors with that one child leading them through the place, and it's like, what? When does that happen? Look how pretty this is. Remember we saw this for the first time? Crazy. Crazy thinking back on it now. How how long ago we got here, you know, it's been like weeks. I don't think we have one of these keys, but we can check. We do. I didn't even realize we have a bunch of them, so if you see them, we should definitely unlock some stuff.
If it's useful, I'll take it.
Heck yeah. If it's useful, we'll take it. Oh, look at that as well. So pretty. Is that the start to like Inazuma? Because that's pretty sick. We'll see though. It's pretty gorgeous. Oh, this song. There, another crazy. We're still unlocking teleport waypoints. Wait, someone's knocked over.
Over here on the ground.
Yeah.
Is this one of the...
There's a basket lying here too. This must be one of the miners.
Why are they here and no one else?
Hey. Hello? Can you hear us?
Judging by his appearance, he must have collapsed from exhaustion.
I mean, walking for that length of time, probably with no food or water, is probably crazy.
Should we wake him up?
I can still dig.
Oh no.
Sounds like he's whispering something.
He looks like he's struggling. He looks like he's trying to stand up.
It seems that he thinks he still has work to do. Something's not right. There's a camp nearby. We should take him there and monitor his condition before deciding our next move.
Yep. It's like honestly just like a very like strange mission though, isn't it? It's a lot of just like following clues, which like, you know what, sometimes it's needed. I love how this looks too. I love the like looking at something in between like two mountainsides. Such dopamine. We're gonna get the rendition here from Zhongli now.
How is he? He won't die, right?
He's worked himself into a stupor. Thankfully, he's not in serious danger.
How did he get so exhausted?
Hyman heard him talking about digging for something. Did he dig himself into this state?
It's certainly a possibility.
Wasn't he brought here? Strange. We'll just say strange. Yeah, strange.
It looks like there's something in his pocket. Are these ore fragments?
Oh, so you can see the rendition here from him picking up ore fragments. Or what happened, not rendition, right? Rendition would be like a play.
I just witnessed the memories within these ore fragments. This person brought these
Or a song.
fragments out of the mine. He's one of the 4 that we're searching for.
How he came to be here is what we need to understand.
So he was kidnapped and then abandoned here. But if they didn't need him, why bring him all the way out here?
Unless something happened. Something that led him to fall behind.
Ugh. Paimon's had enough. This is too mysterious.
Oh, wait a moment. Seeing these fragments has jogged my memory. I have something for you.
What is it? Ooh, is it a present?
Something for us?
Yeah, and there's a lot of, like, for me, like, it's like a lot of listening in this, because there's a lot of stuff to, like, ascertain as well, I suppose, and, like, understand. But we're getting, hopefully, to the bottom of this. Like, we're on, actually, I hope we actually get to go see the tree.
As I mentioned,
Because they're showing in the background a lot.
I was in a daze. After setting out with you on this case, it feels like a fog is lifting.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, because he was saying that he was, like, a bit, like, anxious about something. He didn't know what he was doing, you know?
I was so happy when Uncle Dai enlisted you to help. I would never have managed to track down these clues by myself. These are some crystals that I bought from the market. Not any old crystals, mind you. This purity is extraordinarily rare.
What?
One for each of you. A memory, if you will.
That's kind of sweet.
It's beautiful. Oh, and the colors change as you turn it. It's like a different crystal from each end.
That's a really sweet thing to do.
But of course, take it. And this one is for Mr. Zhongli.
It says F you on it. F you, I'm better.
Huh? Is something wrong? Not to your liking?
On the contrary. I just hadn't anticipated receiving a gift during the current circumstances. But thank you.
So he's like, hey, we're not even finished,
I will
man.
take good care of it.
We're not even finished, bro. Bro, you take gifts all the time, though, so.
I'm pleased you like them. It's nice to be able to give a gift that others can appreciate. Oh, I see more rocks over there. You should all get some rest. I'm going to scan the surroundings. Perhaps there are more memories to uncover.
You sure like rocks, huh, Kunji?
Yeah, he loves a good rock.
Ores are the crystals of the earth, the sediment of time itself. I feel at peace among them. Get some rest and call me when you're ready to set off. I won't be far.
He'll be okay in his own right.
Rest easy. I surveyed the area. There's no danger.
Of course, Zhongli did. Of course he did.
Oh, however, there is something I wanted to discuss with you.
Huh? What's with the seriousness all of a sudden?
Traveler, does dragonfall mean anything to you?
I'll go with no.
You mean the ore that Kunjun's looking for? What's so special about it?
Dragonfall is an incredibly rare ore used in forging. The majority of regular crystals are formed in high-temperature environments. Dragonfall, on the other hand, is formed as a product of elemental reactions.
Elemental reactions can produce material objects?
Indeed they can. However, only a minority can survive for long periods of time. Dragonfall first emerged in the midst of a great battle, thousands of years ago. Powerful clashes of elemental energy gave birth to elemental crystals. When the fighting ceased, these geological remnants were miraculously preserved.
That's some of my favorite stuff, like when like artifacts or rocks or like swords are preserved after a battle. Obviously, then there's the other side of the Zhongli thing where like the first quest we had with him where like people were preserved in salt, which isn't always like as nice, you know? Yeah, I agree with Paimon. It is very cool.
And yet they are crystal creations all the same. Few and far between, relatively unknown. A few hundred years ago, they were virtually mined into obscurity. Why is it then that a citizen of Liyue now wishes to strike upon ore that has long since vanished from the earth?
Yeah, if he knows of its existence, surely he knows all of it's already been mined. Weird. Paimon doesn't get it.
There's a lot of stuff in this world that I don't get, Paimon, so you're with me now.
There are those in the mining trade who retain a keen interest in dragonfall. But for someone like Mr. Kunjun, whose motivations for seeking it are unclear even unto himself, it's practically unheard of.
Perhaps he has ulterior motives?
Ulterior motives? Is he a villain?
I fucking love Paimon. I'm sorry for swearing. I love her so much.
A conclusion that is presently impossible to reach. We must watch and wait.
Yep.
Don't forget,
we can't judge right away.
Rescuing those miners is the primary
Is he a villain?
objective. As for anything else, sooner or later the tide will reveal the lie of the land. We're drawing closer to our goal. I believe we should continue to follow this road through. Now that we've found one, the others won't be far away.
Heck yeah.
When you're well rested, call Mr. Kunjun over to us. We still have more investigation ahead.
Yep.
We should ensure this miner is settled here at the camp. Once we've brought this matter to a close, we can return and attend to him. I suggest we leave a note for Uncle Dai. If he does find the camp, he'll know what to do.
Archaic stone. A rare mine run for the desert, a spot deep in something. Yeah, this is like, it is a bit weird, but like, it's also one of those things where like, I don't know what to make of it yet. Like, I don't know what he's doing or why he wants this stone. He doesn't seem like a bad look how pretty this is. Look how pretty this is. He doesn't seem like a bad person, but I suppose like, we're gonna assess like exactly where he's coming from very soon. Assess where he's coming from very soon, or find out where he's coming from very soon. If he is a bad guy, he will reveal himself, and we can see where that comes from. Look at the tree as well, man. I'm glad we're coming back to this area. You know, an area we went to so long ago.
Kunjun, we need to get going.
No problem. I'm done here.
Good.
Any results, Mr. Kunjun?
There are many beautiful rocks here, but nothing out of the ordinary. I couldn't find any clues. Then again, the memories of ore can shift with the passage of time and the changing of the environment.
Is there a pattern to it?
Difficult to say. I feel that ore memories tend to be from the recent past.
So there's never any ancient memories?
Rocks endure, but as eons pass, their memories are erased. Those memories that survive are rooted in powerful emotion or thought.
That makes sense. It is the same for people.
Indeed. Let's keep going.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing we can do at this stage. There's so much still we don't know. And we have to save these miners. It's also cool. Oh, we're going right to the tree. We're going right to the tree. This place is gorgeous, man. Even in the nighttime, it's pretty as well. Fishla, what do you think about this time in the nighttime? Actually, hold on for a second anyway. I know she's only level 40, but I actually do want to do something for a bit in terms of this party. Because we got the new outfit as well, I kind of want to have Barbara out as well because, you know, make the most of this new outfit too. So, Zing Show, I love you to pieces.
I'll take care of it.
I want to see Barbara out here for a bit. Yeah, it's so nice. The summer outfit with Jean's summer outfit as well. It's actually really adorable because you know the way they have no relation whatsoever, but it's still, look at them. Now when you know, it's like, yes, okay, they're sisters. It's not even like funny anymore.
Wow. Such an immense tree.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
And there's so many mysterious looking crystals up there too. Amazing.
This ancient tree. Let's conduct separate investigations. I'll take that area. Perhaps you could survey this section.
Be careful.
All right then.
Zhongli's our friend, man. That's what's so cool. I love having friends that are gods.
See anything worth investigating?
Well, there is this stone tablet
I always think
here.
they're gravestones, but then I remember they're just like little tablets stuck in the ground.
Doesn't seem very interesting. Paimon's gonna look over there.
Huh. It's worth a try, surely. Let me
touch
see.
a tablet? Oh, whoa.
This is...
Huh?
Hey, what's wrong?
I love the Paimon was just like, not my type of thing. See you later.
Just a bit lightheaded. It's past. Nothing to worry about.
That seemed more than lightheaded. Did you see anything?
Not yet.
Whatever. Paimon's going to investigate over there. Why don't you climb the tree and have a look?
You sure there'll be clues in the tree?
If you don't try, you won't know. Anyway, you'll be able to get a good look
True.
at our surroundings from up there.
You think so?
When has Paimon ever come up with a bad
Ever.
idea?
Ever.
Wait a minute. Paimon can fly. All right, Paimon will go. You wait here. Paimon will...
All of you, come here.
Oh, okay, so we're not climbing the tree?
Zhongli's voice came from behind the tree. Did he find another clue? Quick, let's go see. Maybe he found another mine.
I love that Paimon's been with us so long that she's like, oh yeah, I can fly. I forgot. Oh my god, Barbara. You look fabulous. You look fabulous, Barbara. It's such a nice outfit. This is top tier. This is S tier design. This is just S tier design crew. Look at this. Actually, I think I'd put Barbara in like my top 5 maybe as well. In the top 10 at least of my favorite designs. For sure. What does Zhongli find? Oh, is there something?
This has been newly dug.
Oh.
It would appear our answer is up ahead.
Is that a voice coming from the tunnel?
No way.
Someone else go first.
Compose yourselves. I will lead us in.
What do you mean a voice though?
There is an unusual presence
What's he-
emanating
what's
from
he-
inside the tunnel. Prepare
Unusual.
yourselves. And
I'm
tread
actually kind of
lightly.
nervous. I'm actually kind of nervous. Let's go in, Barbara. Someone picked you. There's someone mining. The cutscene animations is so good always.
Listen.
The missing miners are here.
Why are they?
What are they digging for?
It's great
I'm
animations
afraid
here. I'm
that
sorry
this
that I'm
outcome
focusing on the
is
animations,
the
but they're
fruit
so
of their
good.
Strenuous labor.
Yeah, what are they? Yeah, and there's like a door. Yeah.
Has it been there all along?
Digging a tunnel to this ancient seal. Had they not been discovered, they would undoubtedly persevere until the gate.
So there's some force just forcing them to do this. Paimon, please get back. Please get back. What? Oh my god, you went for Paimon? Oh my god, the shield as well. Oh, let me at them. I know they're not in the right mind. Yeah, that's right. You're right, Paimon. You're right. You're right. Holy hell, we forget Zhongli's a goddamn god. Look at Zhongli! What the hell is the... No! What the hell? Wait. Did this little child use Zhongli's powers to open the gates? What has happened? No. What was that? Excuse. What is that? That's a beast. Look at that beast. And Zhongli just standing. Oh my god.
What type of monster is this?
There.
You arrive at
What?
the doorstep of your own volition.
And he's talking to.
Excellent. Taking revenge for sealing me away will be all the easier.
So we sealed him. He sealed him away before.
The little girl is your power incarnate.
This is so
Did you recall, Azhdaha? This is not how we intended for events to transpire.
Waste not your words. Your life is mine.
Oh my god, this is so sick. The music.
Solidify.
The music is so incredible.
Let's dance.
Here, get wet. This is so incredible. Like, I wasn't like, this is the last thing. Well, who's the child? So the child is like this thing personified. Doing a bit of damage to him. You know what I mean? Do this to heal everyone up again. Oh, you do. Oh my god, the music is so good.
Rock to dust.
Oh, Zhongli does a little kick. Look at that. Did you see that? The music is like, you know what the music reminds me of? It reminds me of like some stuff from like the Pebble Penguin, and that's like such like a compliment for me. Like some stuff from like 90s like fantasy cartoons. You know, 90s like cartoons that really felt like, you know, that felt more to me as a child. You know, when they had this type of music, or like the Lord of the Rings cartoon.
I will have order.
There you go. I know some people wanted me to use that.
You would forsake me again?
That's a bit healing as well, isn't it?
If that is what you choose to believe, so be it.
Oh my god, Zhongli has history with this guy.
He's destined to shoulder the burden of truth, as it ought to be.
Get up out of there, please. Azhdaha. This is incredible. This is one of the most incredible scenes I've seen in this game so far, and that's saying a lot because this game knows how to do scenes like this. In what world? In what world? Like, did I ever think this was going to be the answer to following a bunch of miners? And it came out of nowhere.
Useless. Here. Worthless.
Crumble.
Yeah, get Jean to heal everyone up very quickly. I can't. We're obviously getting hit a lot by the impact. But like, I can't get over how good this is. Oh my god, Barbara doing really good damage with the reactions when she has a shield on her. Barbara's actually not bad. Like, imagine if we artifact her up. You know what I mean? Like, she could be absolutely fantastic. We could definitely use, and it's not like we can't ascend Barbara. Oh my god, the music is perfect. I'm trying to heal everyone up.
Stabilize.
And also get a shield going.
Shifting sands.
Shifting sands. Shifting hands, more like it. Am I right, guys?
You think you can destroy me?
No, we can't. Okay, Barbara, you gotta do this, okay? This is for Jean. Oh. Let's switch to, like, Fischl, who's probably our most powerful character. I think she has the most health. Let's get her stamina back a bit. I'm gobsmacked. This is so cool. And the fact that there's history behind it too. Oh my god, Fischl was so cool. The way she landed.
Disappear. Here.
Zhongli's a sick character, by the way. Zhongli's just a really good character. Like, I can imagine if you guys have him, he's probably amazing. And this does look really cool, by the way. Look at this. It's like a freaking meteor. Barbara's now's not the time.
By royal decree.
Stabilize.
Get the shield up. Get the shield up, you know what I mean? Like, even like on this, like,
I swear by my sword.
come up to the ground. Let's have a bit of fun. So good. Like, this is like this is the type of stuff that like confirms like I just gotta play this game for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? Barbara, you get the kill. You get the kill. You've earned it. You get the kill. So this guy literally wanted us to follow him. Is that what he was saying? Like, and then this little kid.
Morax.
Oh my god.
Years after you sealed me underground, you returned for the second
And he's
time.
actually terrifying. Well, maybe they didn't expect Morax to show up.
You should call it by its name, Azhdaha.
Azhdaha. Azhdaha. Azhdaha.
Fate. Fate.
Voice acting is really good too.
So here lies the wisdom of the gods. Destroy all deemed redundant. Enlist tyrants to
Oh my
ravage the
god.
wilderness.
No.
You have forgotten.
Wait, what?
That voice!
Wait.
Azhdaha.
Huh? Kunjun?
Wait, who's Kunjun then?
Morax. It's been
What? So he...
You're Azhdaha. The very same.
What?
During the battle, you imbued us with your power.
Yes. It was all I could manage.
Wait, so there's two?
Forgive me for
No. I think that's what you were trying to remember. Yeah, no, that's what the anxiety was about. Don't worry about it. This is all sick.
This tree. Allow me to elaborate. I am not Azhdaha the whole, but a fragment. Heaven and earth, yin and yang, opposing forces. You can consider the existence of me and the Azhdaha you see there to be a reflection of such polarities.
Oh, God.
We are a schism of the will of Azhdaha.
So there are two Azhdahas?
No.
Probably one's me mispronouncing, even though I've heard the name right in front of me.
When the seal loosened, your power manifested in this world as a child. With this new identity, you were able to vent about the forces that suppressed you. But would anyone listen? Would they even care?
Oh.
That's when it occurred to you. The loosening of the seal constituted
Look at this interpretation of what they're doing here, like
kidnapping the miners
in the body of a
was all in aid
child.
of digging to the entrance to the seal itself. Your plan was to launch an attack on both ends, from outside and within, thereby fully destroying the seal. The audacity! Are you insane? If you truly are a part of me, how is it you find yourself standing on the side of the betrayer?
Oh my God, I still can't get over like how like well done this was, but also like in how uncomfortable it makes you to see a child talking like this, you know?
I was another power awakened with the loosening of the seal. Too weak to reincarnate, but strong enough to possess a human body. I was barely conscious. I couldn't remember who I was. Only the past would elicit a reaction from me. But my aim was clear.
That's so
Find
freaking
Morax
sick.
and aid him in stopping you.
I had sensed that something was amiss when you mentioned dragonfall. Had your power been but a little stronger, I would have recognized you.
Yeah, that's what's so cool, Zhongli. I love that they leave all these little breadcrumbs all the time, every mission. These little breadcrumbs for you to pick up, and it's up to you to like kind of like eat them and then like go like, oh yeah, this tastes like this. That's what this is from. And then like when you get to the end, you can look back on all the breadcrumbs and be like, oh yeah, that's what it was leading me to.
Don't blame yourself. I have changed beyond all recognition. Only when I touched the stone tablet did I truly remember. It's been so long. A secret beyond all comprehension of youthful humanity and ancient dragonkind. Morax, do you want to tell the tale?
We're gonna learn a story about this?
The decision is yours.
But what about this guy?
You haven't changed. Then allow me.
Did you change his title of his name, or is he still gonna be Kunjun?
Azhdaha was once a friend and ally of the Geo-Archon Morax, with a lifespan far exceeding that of mankind. However, that which is derived of the Earth is no more or less than the Earth itself. The memories of rocks do not last long. Those memories that survive are rooted in powerful emotion. But as time passes, so these memories fade into obscurity. Erosion is the world's greatest destroyer of memories. Erosion ground Azhdaha's consciousness into oblivion. Slowly, he forgot the face of his old friend, and his memories of defending Liyue Harbor disintegrated.
Okay.
Azhdaha, now incomplete, became irascible.
There seems to be like a lot of stories in Tevad about like about creatures that like forget themselves, you know?
What would you expect? It was humanity that attacked the ley lines that sustained
Oh,
me.
are we taking ley lines off you?
This much is true, which is why you attacked the chasm, why you waged war against Morax. In the beginning, in order to open up new territory and increase production, the citizens of Liyue came to the mountains to mine. Overexploitation caused the ley lines to quake, which brought untold suffering to us. Erosion made us even more savage. No matter how we struggled, we lost the ability to coexist.
The music here is fantastic
with
too.
Humanity. We lost all reason. Morax shared with us some of his power to prevent further erosion, but it was futile. Everything returns to dust. It is the natural order, an unstoppable force. And so, we became you. And from your will, I emerged.
This shot as well. This shot.
I am your final contract.
Oh.
Witness the promise between Azhdaha and Morax. You can hate me, but you cannot deny me.
Oh my god, I'm gonna say that whenever someone's rude to me in the comments.
No.
Holy cow.
No!
I am the remnants.
Why do these story quests keep getting like better and better and better and better and better all the time? Well, they're not all. I feel like they're better in terms of like
I harbor a willingness,
epicness
to go
sometimes.
Further. A willingness to coexist peacefully with mankind.
Because like for me, it's like the child one is just as good, but it's also like at the same time, it's like it's different. Like this one's more like, you know, well that one was like, oh, you know, it's like, you know, that makes sense. Oh my god, this is so. And this reveal as well is incredible too.
No. It is I, Azhdaha, forged
The fact that this is a child as well.
bearer of the weight and memories of the earth, older than the mountains and the oceans that decides. I will not swear allegiance to this insect.
Morax is not an insect.
A lord over insects is nothing but an insect in turn.
Man.
You forgot yourself. Nobody held Morax.
That's so again like that. It has to be difficult because obviously like it's not of their own volition that they forgot why they were friends with Morax.
That which you have forgotten, I hold here in my heart. If you are the memory of the earth, then I am the memory of coexistence.
Oh.
Of coexistence with humanity.
Like how could we expect that this dude who was just like that we made fun of at the start was gonna be that Paimon was threatening was gonna be like you know, a god, like not a god but like a creature that lived thousands of years ago.
All powers under heaven, rise and fall of land and sea.
A star appears within the wild. A sun ascends as bright as jade. Strange. What is this feeling? And all this?
I'm never gonna get over how well this is done.
You are spent, and I will soon disappear. Before I do, heed these words. In the wilderness, snow falls on a spring day. In an instant, it will melt. Even where it is fleeting and leaves no trace. Even where it will never fall again.
No! That isn't true! I don't accept this as fate!
Perhaps it isn't, but it remains an inevitable misfortune.
There's so much in Genshin that is inevitable misfortunes, right? So much that is just bound to happen that you don't want to happen, but it's This was so well done. I'm never gonna get over it. This child just got burnt.
The little girl vanished.
Eroded?
Are you satisfied, Azhdaha?
I had to make amends. Satisfaction had no part in it.
Yep.
So, Morax.
This is so sick. You call yourself Kunjun
these days.
I do.
Well, I'm afraid old habits die hard. To me, you're Morax.
This is such like an interpretation of some parts of these, like, and such like a representation of some of the a representation is the right word I was looking for. Interpretation is not the word I was looking for. There's such a representation of like what our wander does during some of these story quests. Just like, hey, I'm here too.
As you please.
I never
So sick.
did forget your gift of sight.
I hardly lifted a finger. Think nothing of it.
And yet, you could see. You wouldn't know the yearning of a blind dragon, searching for the sun. A pair of eyes, from Morax to Azhdaha.
And yet you could see.
I will remember.
You wouldn't know the yearning of a blind dragon searching for the sun. So you wouldn't know what it's like to not be able to see your future and not be able to see a future while looking for your future. Is that what he's trying to say? Or you're not being able to see the truth when you're so blind to the truth? Maybe I could be interpreting that wrong, but
your power is nearly spent.
So good, man. This is so good.
Shall we get going, you and I?
Oh, and like Zhongli, like as well. He talked about how important it was for him, like the past and like preserving the past, and so having another part of the past to erode away, like we were talking about, like it's inevitable. It has to erode away. It has to be making him feel some sort of way.
Surely the pressing matter is still that of the miners trapped outside the seal.
Indeed. Hence the need to get going, to fix the damage left in your wake.
Straight down to business as always. Let's go.
Challenge completed. And we get a chest as well. Barbara, that was all you. That was all you. Do you want to do a dance? Yeah, that was incredible. Like, I love Zhongli as a character. Like, we all know this. Like, I'm a big fan of Zhongli as a character. But I think what's like, look at this seal as well. Like, it wasn't just like the character moments, because they were important to me. Because again, another aspect of Zhongli's character we've seen is like his reverence for the past. In fact, he's lived for so long, but still has an idea of what it's like to live among the humans. So he still has a sympathy for them as well. And having like two people confront him, as if, like, first time, oh, you're a liar. You lied about the salt god. You're wrong about the salt god. And this time, it's like someone who's like, you sealed me away. You did this wrong. And like, it really does feel like, as a god, you're gonna have people constantly questioning you. You're gonna have people constantly being like, you did this. Like, people thought Venti ran away as well, right? And it's whatever, and that's why he wanted probably one of the reasons why he wanted us to make it, you know, to go on and preserve the memory of the past, so we can actually have like an actual idea
How did we get here?
of what the past is like.
Back and check on the miners.
Man, we're upgraded, Barbara. This outfit's too good. Oh, Uncle Day.
So there you are. My men and I found your clues and followed them straight here. We found Mao in a tent at the campsite unconscious.
Yeah, because we did leave a trail.
Seems he'll be okay. Sadly, we found no trace of the other three. Huh? Young Kun, what is...
Nothing. Pay it no mind.
With a different voice as well.
Those three miners are over there, in that cave.
Cave? What happened?
They're exhausted, but not in danger. Don't worry.
Right. Well, thank you, all of you. I better go and see how they're doing.
So you're taking them back to Liyue Harbor?
That's right.
Can I come with you?
No problem. You rescued my men. I'll be happy to assist all
It was
of you
all Barbara.
any way I can. I'll be back soon. I need to assess their condition.
Kunjun, We should be calling you Azhdaha. You're coming back to Liyue Harbor too, right?
Not I. Merely this
Yeah,
body.
'cause he's gonna fade away as well on a road, right?
Once I'm gone, the true owner will accompany the miners back to Liyue. Kunjun hails from a family of famous artisans. He too will be famous in time. It would be a shame for someone of his talent to go missing.
That's actually a really nice way of looking at it.
You always did have a great admiration for blacksmiths.
Curious how swords and daggers are blind, yet their creators see so much. Perhaps empathy is mankind's proudest achievement after all.
Azhdaha, I am no longer the Geo-Archon.
I can sense it.
This is such a good conversation to have between the two of them again. Like just these two like entities from the past that are no longer, you know, who they once were.
Today I am just an ordinary citizen of Liyue.
Yeah.
Even you met such a fate.
No matter. If that day comes
So I literally slipped on the button there, guys. Sorry, it happens sometimes.
Face you.
I apologize. I really do apologize. Hold on just a second. Literally my bad. It happens to me quite sometimes.
That day comes to pass.
Here we are.
Citizen of Liyue.
Even you met such a fate.
Let's get the difficult part of the way. I
No
cannot.
matter.
Sorry.
If that day I am just an ordinary citizen of Liyue.
Even you met such a fate.
Let's get the difficult part of the way. I cannot guarantee that I won't be woken a second time.
And how will Liyue
Yeah, sorry about
fare
that, guys.
without
I slip on the
Atlas?
button sometimes, but I don't want to miss stuff this time around.
Even without a god above, this remains a nation of men. I was once their god. I ought to be here to witness their rise and fall.
All life is shaped and then ground away by the endless flow of time. You were always the strongest among us. Yet, it would seem that even you have been eroded.
I love this. I love it. Feels like Zhongli is getting some closure here almost as well, like from his time as an Archon as well.
That's unimportant.
Like it feels like this is like important for Zhongli as well,
Fate
for his
is
character
ordained
growth.
by heaven.
Or at least for him to be able to relax.
Even if our mission had already concluded, it would be cowardly not to strike out on the road of departure. You may live forever, doomed to a lonely existence. Yet, even this is temporary.
Oh.
When you reach the end of time,
This is so good.
those people,
So good.
those past and future relationships predetermined by fate, they will be
And he
waiting for
loves
you.
people. Zhongli loves people.
I do not pretend to match your rhetoric when it comes to the subject of a life long lived. I fear that the life of an elemental being is longer than any in this world.
Were it not so, you would have killed me long ago, and would not be having to face me again now.
You've brought a smile to my face.
Oh.
When all is said and done,
Yes,
a
yeah,
reunion
exactly what I
between
was
old
saying,
friends
yes.
is an auspicious occasion.
Like, he cares so much about people. He loves being, like, obviously he just wants to be a citizen now of Liyue. But the way he talks about people, the way he, like, converses about people is with such reverence of the past. He wants people to be remembered. He wants to remember people in the right way. And this feels like this is something that I feel like he wishes he could do with every single person he's met through his travels.
That day in the chasm, did you hesitate?
A heart of stone is a heart nonetheless. But I am the god of contracts, and was for a time a god of the people of Liyue.
You chose justice, but did not forsake your kindness. You came to me not as an assassin, and so I was willingly sealed away.
That sounds like Zhongli.
The movements of the Earth Dragon can tremble the earth and shake the heavens. With your abilities, even at my full strength, I struggled to confront you, let alone seal you away.
Hence my inception. Do not forget that I was there with Liyue's founder. The face may have changed, but the content of the contract remains intact. Old friend, God of contracts, I hereby honor our agreement.
And that line there, I honor our contract, I honor our agreement. I feel like it's such a perfect, like, ending to all of this.
Thank you, Azhdaha.
I know it's not the end, but you know what I mean?
My life is nigh on eternal. I will go on with the infinite flow of time. And you, Morax, you too will live for many a day to come.
Like, and I just love that Zhongli just loves to get tea sometimes. He just loves to sit down and get tea.
You're leaving?
Oh, this is so hard, like, because I want Zhongli to be happy.
If it is fated, Morax,
Mm-hmm.
we will meet again.
So is this, it's, yeah, the real Kunjun, yeah.
Yes. Don't be alarmed. He's only asleep.
I can't imagine what this meant for him. And he's probably gonna be thinking about this forever, but I think if, yeah, like I said, if he could, he would have a gigantic dinner with every single person that he's met that impacted his life. Which is why he has such an appreciation for us.
So
You know what I mean? He's so nice to
It was
us.
like he suddenly became another person.
He understands what it means to lose people, to have people pass you by, and eventually we will probably die, and he will pass us by again.
In fact, we have yet to meet the real Kunjun.
He was a great friend of yours. I love the way Wanderer's assessing this as well.
Centuries may have passed since then, but events from 1,000 years ago remain crystal clear in my mind.
In our last tale,
Oh.
Rex Lapis was walking alone in the mountains. He heard a remote voice, unlike any other.
We're actually going to get to hear one of his
coming from a
stories
crack
in this sense.
Most of the ancient geo
Oh my God, that was you?
that live below Liyue are
That's
blind,
pretty sick.
having not seen the sunlight for an age.
The voice was sometimes sad and song-like. Other times it was loud and thunderous. The Lord of Geo searched here and there before finally unearthing a strange stone from the bedrock.
That's how Azhdaha was. I answered his wish and took him above ground.
The Lord of Geo took pity on the rock
Holy
spirit
hell,
and
look
carved
at
it into a
that.
magnificent work of craftsmanship, a vivid representation of a dragon.
I bestowed him with a pair of eyes to see the world and came to an agreement with him.
With his fingers, he made 2 eyes. Quicker than words could tell, lightning flashed and thunder
This is so-
roared,
my
and a
God.
living, breathing dragon soared into the clouds.
Oh, the music.
I agreed to let him live among the people.
Look how
above
cool,
ground.
look how cool he
But if
looks.
the day ever came when he brought ruin to order, he would once again be sealed in the dark.
The dragon accompanied the Lord of Geo, fighting campaigns alongside him in the 4 corners of the world.
Sick.
We have a saying to eulogize
All
these
in them
events.
together there as well.
The crash of a spear brought billowing dust. The mountains and waters made way at the sound. The sight of a dragon.
This is beautiful.
bestowed with a
All of it's so
touch
pretty, but this is so
the
gorgeous.
promise of rainwater blessing the ground.
So cool. So cool. I'm glad that they showed that as well. Shortly after Uncle Di volunteers on and colonists came back to the city with miners, they seem to be more to say between those left behind. They always do that so fast.
1,000 years ago, Azhdaha attacked the chasm. I tried to obstruct him, fighting him tooth and nail down the length and breadth of the mine. Finally, I brought him down and sealed him underground. During that battle, dragonfall was born. Azhdaha could sense the stone. Subconsciously, he wanted to use it to find me. Despite being the victor, I could not claim to be stronger than he, and in his heart, he still retained an ounce of goodwill towards me, towards Liyue, towards life above ground. He was willing to be sealed away, but as the erosion set in,
Yeah.
He forgot.
So that's what it created two versions. The power of erosion is scary.
Even I cannot avoid it. But there is something I understand better than most. When the door opens, it is time to leave. The greater the power, the greater the danger erosion may bring about. The millennia may come and go, but even a stone may tire.
So is that why you chose to step down as a Geo-Archon?
Personally sealing away an old friend. This is just one form of erosion I have endured. People abandon and surrender the things they love to pursue the right path. Perhaps this is the erosion imposed on me by the heavenly principles.
So he's like, there's erosion, which is like a physical thing that actually happens, of course. There's erosion in the sense of what happened to the mind of Azhdaha. I can't pronounce it. Azhdaha. And then there's also erosion in kind of like a spiritual sense where, like, you know, Zhongli's talking about like, you know, like the thing that people abandon, they love and surrender, the things they love to pursue the right path. That's also an erosion. And perhaps the erosion of him stepping down from being Geo-Archon is another erosion as well. But I honestly really support his choice to do this, always.
I was a god of mankind. My identity may change.
I love him. I love him so much.
But my eyes will bear witness to the history of humanity.
You still care a lot about Liyue.
He does, of course he does. He cares a lot about us. Like, I genuinely think the reason why he loves seeing us all the time is because he just loves people.
Call it part of my duty. I must thank you both.
Thank you.
No worries.
This is great. This is fantastic. Hold on. I want to ask you something.
Oh?
Wander taking the wheel.
What?
Oh, Wander.
Oh, yeah. Paimon nearly forgot.
I love that he doesn't forget.
So, not long ago, we met a guy called
Oh.
He told us about Conria and the punishment of the gods. That's when we realized that those events were connected to the person we're searching for.
My sibling.
Zhongli, you're a god. You've lived through thousands of years of history. Surely you experienced the incident?
I cannot say.
No?
Why?
Calm down. Get away from Paimon, you frog.
You can't even give us a thread of information? This is so important to us.
It is very important.
I understand. But I must apologize. This is my contract.
You mean another past grievance? Like the incident with Azhdaha? Too painful to talk about?
It was signed before it all began.
Oh.
I have always honored the contract. And kept my silence.
He literally nearly dragged a girl into, like, seeing the truth last time, so he does honor contracts.
How can you be like that?
I'm gonna support him.
You two are friends to me.
Oh.
I can assure it brings me no pleasure to disappoint you. But as the god of contracts, I cannot go back on my
I believe
word.
you. You're a friend to us too. You're a very valuable friend in many ways.
Would you be ready to find out?
Perhaps.
It appears your understanding of this world continues to grow. There are many events of ages past, many secrets that lie hidden. They have been eroded by time, forgotten by the people, abandoned. But you are capable of finding them and bringing them into the light.
I love how much he appreciates us.
Those who come to witness will witness. Those who are born to remember will remember.
This thing of remembering, yeah, he puts this on us as well.
If you take the same road as that person, there may be more difficulties ahead. But as long as you firmly believe that you are on the right path, everything has meaning.
This is so incredible. This whole quest. And that's it. I could do it for much longer.
This tablet was erected by Mountain Shaper. It names Azhdaha as a terrible dragon, and serves as a warning for later generations to stay away from this place, from the seal. It's a shame. There is a fine line between good and evil. If the good and evil within him could be summarized in a single sentence. Well, never mind.
You gaze at Zhongli as he stands beneath the tree. Amidst the quiet, only the soft sound of the wind can be heard. Time seems to transform into an invisible river, trickling away. A fleeting moment, 1,000 years in the mortal world. The rocks feel it too, and so does the earth and the gods. Holy hell, there's such an emphasis, wow, on time in this mission, and the passing of time, and the forgetting of friends, and the remembering friends, and hoping that friends' legacies stay on. Did he go already? Okay. I'm gonna miss Zhongli. Like, that was a really... I know we're gonna see him again. I know we probably will see him again. But it makes so much sense that he... Like, for me, I'm so happy that he's getting to be just a citizen of Liyue. I'm so happy that he's gonna get to be a person. I'm so happy that he's just gonna get to live his life. But the sadness that he must feel, even though he doesn't say it, like the sadness he must feel...
By royal decree.
Knowing that, like, the people he left behind aren't getting the same type of, like, how do I say it? Aren't getting the same type of feelings, I guess, or like getting the same type of luxury, has to feel like a certain way to him. Because he does just love people, and we get that idea from him. He loves us. Like, he loves us. He loves the idea of us helping other people. He loved hanging out with us. He loved our little adventures, and I loved our little adventures too. He's just like a really unbelievably well-rounded character. Do we have enough for one more wish? We do. We can do one more wish on Lenny. Let's go. And of course, we got him. Honestly, I needed a blood-tainted greatsword. Thank you guys so much. We cannot ever look a gift horse in the mouth with this. We got Kuki. We got fully Fermine. Linny. Xiangling. We got like a Xiangling constellation. Linny constellations. Fermine constellations out the wazoo. We got how do you pronounce the name again? I can't ever pronounce the name. I'm so bad at pronouncing this. Shivru. I can't even pronounce it when I see it. We got Kaveh. Like, I really feel like we cannot look the gift horse in the mouth here. We got Chi-Chi. Like, we got a really good group of characters here. And I'm very lucky to have you guys supporting this series as well. And I want to say thank you to the Can Never Pay the Baby Gangsters here on Patreon. Tyfara 2, Jamie Bull, Janet the Banana, Normal Kara, The Ghost of Inazuma, Felicious Felix, George Candelaria, Eskun, Ewald, Radish, Fruity, Orange Bang, Summer Oasis, Death Trap, Anusa, Shabata Bread, and Malcolm Conde. If you want to become a part of the Patreon, it helps out. It keeps the series going. It just means I can play this like as much as I can. And you can do it from any tier. It can be from the $1 tier, which is a Baby Gangsta tier, or even like the more than the something tier at 5. You know, there's the chunky Baby Gangster at 10. There's the Can Never Baby Gangster at 15. There's also a $3 tier that lets you do Roamers React as well. I'm just saying. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye bye.